All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your mind. Often imitated, but never duplicated. It's the Gathering of Old Men Podcast. Myself, TT, and Mullo, talking into this week's event. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
It's about to be college football season. Mm-hmm. And I guess, we made some picks. We made some picks for the NFL, but we didn't pick no national champion this year.
College is just so fickle.
Give it to Bama.
I don't think they're going to be there.
Nah, they're going to compete, but I think it's going to be a little bit more competitive than we've seen in recent years.
Absolutely.
I think Georgia is primed for a top 5 finish.
Because the main reason they're in the East.
Yeah.
The West is murderer's row in the SEC.
All right.
LSU, Ole Miss, Miss State, Arkansas,
Texas A&M.
A&M.
They're going exclusive, y'all. You're going to hear it here first. Y'all.
Oh, shit, here we go.
I want everybody to understand something.
Take his mic now. Take his mic now.
Texas A&M.
What?
Did you adjust your mic just for this?
Hold on.
I feel like his mic was higher.
I ain't done. I ain't done yet.
All right, well, I'm back. I apologize for that technical difficulty, but things happen. Oh, welcome to another edition of the Gathering of Old Men Podcast. I really am here to bring you the good news, but the first thing I want to tell everybody is sometimes the standard is the standard. And we may get nostalgic about the past, but we got to see the past for what it is. Sometimes the past is just bygone glory that we never gonna get back again. Sometimes it's that ex-girlfriend that you was so in love with, but ain't good for you. But you remember the good moments. You don't remember the toxic moments outside the club when she was yelling at you. You don't remember when she slashed your tires. You don't remember none of that. You remember the good stuff, because as we get older, the bad stuff fades and it's only the good stuff that's left. And I say all that to say this. Jimbo Fisher is the bad ex that we ain't got no business being in bed with. You done spent the block with her a few times, but she's still toxic. But she on that I'm better. I've improved my life. All of that, Jimbo is still Jimbo. Jimbo wasn't winning national championships on his way out the door. He was complaining that he didn't have enough resources to compete with Clemson. Imagine that. He was complaining that Florida State wasn't doing enough. And that may have been true. And for that, I'm thankful to Jimbo to see that we need to invest more in facilities. And we have. We need to invest more in infrastructure. And we have. But that time has passed. Time to let Jimbo go. We don't need to be calling his name. Oh, that he went on Freddie's podcast and did all that wonderful stuff. But no, let it go. Listen, I got some ex-girlfriends that still look good.
Try.
Yeah, ma'am. What's going on, Doc?
Where's that?
I see you show Doc. He doing doing some stuff. He doing some other stuff on his channel. We can't do that over here. But how you doing this evening, ma'am?
I'm tired, boss.
I saw y'all got championships getting ready to start again.
Man, we done went from men's and women's cross country championship. Came back, had a volleyball match the next day. A week after that, basketball started. We had homecoming for basketball, men's basketball home opener. Then our women's basketball home opener was Monday. Then men's basketball went to Xavier last night. And then men's basketball hit the road today. They played Friday and Saturday. And then women's basketball plays Saturday. And then I leave Monday for men's and women's soccer, Monday through Friday. And then Sunday through Wednesday is volleyball. Now, I need some real smart people to come together and find out how to clone me so that one of us can sleep, the other one of us can work, and the other one can do podcasts. That's what I need.
Didn't what was it? Michael? It's not Michael Keaton. He had a movie called Publicity, and it's all fun and games till your clone is sleeping with your wife.
Lord have mercy. Well, good thing I'm.
But no, I understand that you're single. I understand you're single. So big game tonight. Doc, if you follow Doc Holliday, HBCU Overdrive, they got it over there. Delaware State and Norfolk State are playing in Financial Field Stadium. Lincoln Financial Field Stadium. I don't know why I mess that name up all the time. Lincoln Financial Field. In the bright lights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm told that the crowd is a nice crowd, and that's cool. That's cool. Delaware State is still Delaware State. It's 10-6 now, and their defense is starting to step up. I think. Yeah. So yeah, Doc said it's a nice crowd. So that's a plus because that's what I was worried about.
Can we bombard Doc's show?
So we cannot.
We can.
We cannot. But
to go talk my smack because they playing in my Eagles home stadium. You know what I'm saying? Doc, you heard me? You heard me? We ain't got no HBCU football at the Cowgirls Stadium.
Oh wow. That was just that was unnecessary. That was just
You
unnecessary.
remember that movie? Unnecessary Roughness? You remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. F the Cowgirls. While you watching the game that's being played in our stadium. I love you though. Love you, Doc. Miss ya. Wish you were on the show.
Nothing much. Getting ready to go to this game in Tallahassee this weekend. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll be honest with you. Jackson State got some injuries at key positions.
Yeah.
Doc is just going nuts in the in the chat. I don't know what's gonna happen. I would love for RJ to throw 3 touchdowns and we win the game. I would love for that to happen. Also, Trey, ain't nobody telling you where to get something to eat at. Figure it out. We'll tell you to get where to get something to eat on the way out the stadium, depending on whether or not y'all win or lose. That's all I can tell you. Ain't no hospitality this week, especially with them people calling me sassy, because y'all mad at Grambling State people for making fun of y'all. All I'm gonna say is this: I get along with everybody, and I don't get along with everybody. I'm the same guy. I'm not no different.
Now these are the facts.
So, I can't help who I am and what make me laugh. And if you go at somebody that happened to be from Grambling and she reads you and I laugh, I'm gonna chuckle. I ain't getting no jabs in. I ain't taking no shots. I'm chuckling. That's it. If you got some good jabs in, I'm gonna laugh. I'm just that guy. So don't get all in your feelings because you in a little Twitter beef and it's hilarious to me. Because when I be in my little beefs, nobody don't be coming to my rescue. Now, I don't really need y'all to come to my rescue because when I start swinging at that school in Gainesville or Coral Gables HOA, I'm good. I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. But
I just need to say how it does not matter how many times I hear it. Coral Gables HOA tears me down. Every single time. I don't care how factual it is. I don't care about the fact that they in an HOA system. I don't care if it's next door, on the door, outside of the door. Every time I hear Coral Gables HOA.
Yeah.
Boy.
You have to drive through the neighborhood to get to the university.
I know.
And there are some beautiful houses.
And I understand that. But it does not matter how many times I hear you say it. I'm like, it just... I don't think you understand how much like it makes me just like absolutely crack up every single time. Every time.
It is. If I was nice to them people, I would say it's not their fault that they don't have a stadium. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. They didn't know when they built that university that all those houses was gonna be there, and they didn't know, and they was gonna want a football stadium.
I understand.
But I'm not gonna say F them people. That's not nice. But we got a stadium on campus. Hell, USF gonna have a stadium on campus before Miami will.
Right. I was about to say USF. They finna get theirs too.
They got Derrick Brooks as their athletic COO, which is essentially the athletic director.
Right.
They just want to give it a new snazzy name because they wanted to seem business oriented.
Fancy pants.
Yeah. At the end of the day, there you go. At the end of the day, they got to put the stadium on. All that talking, all that. Well, we gonna get Florida State people. Put the stadium up. Because the only thing right now Derrick Brooks got to show for his name is some accolades with the Buccaneers and when he owned the Tampa Bay Thunder. Or Tampa Bay Storm.
I was about to say Tampa Bay. Okay, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, when he owned the arena, the arena league.
Yeah.
So he got his work cut out for him. Because it ain't just him being the athletic director. He got to make sure that USF stay committed. Stay committed to athletics. Danny, what you making? We do this every week.
I know. This week I'm making homemade pickles.
Homemade. So I gotta ask. What's the homemade pickles?
Homemade pickles is when you take vinegar, salt, pepper, garlic, and you cut up cucumbers and you just can them, and you let it soak in. See?
Okay.
So yeah, I let them soak in the vinegar and spices for like a week, and then they're done. Cucumber into pickles. Y'all know I'm always cooking. Like I'm always in the kitchen.
I mean, that's the
Milo!
thing. That's the theme of this podcast. Ever since the beginning, Marlo would.
I'm still at the game. I just muted because we got one more inning.
So, for those who don't know, Marlo really shouldn't be playing softball.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sir, I want you to be okay. Especially we're gonna have a long day on Saturday.
It's just a torn rotator cuff. Nothing to be alarmed.
Just, bruh.
Just a torn rotator cuff. Okay. You have to use your rotator cuff
For everything.
in baseball. A lot.
In life. In life.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Goodbye, Marlo.
Anyway, but yeah, no, congrats to Derrick Brooks. I know a lot of people got on my head when I said he wasn't going to be the athletic director at Florida State, and it had nothing to do with Florida State. It had, nothing to do with Florida State now. It had to do with the fact that when we went to the Board of Regents system, the Board of Regents pushed Bobby Bowden out, and he was adamantly against it. So I kind of figured he was not going to be a part of Florida State right now. I also didn't see him being a part of USF, but I had heard that he was looking for opportunities to be an athletic director. So this makes sense. So congrats to Derrick Brooks. Hopefully you do well, because we've had some issues with Seminoles not doing well in other places. Making me look bad. But so the game, again, for all that don't know, Florida A&M. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that, Doc. We definitely gonna get into Louisiana governor. We're gonna get in that in a minute. But Florida A&M plays Jackson State this weekend. Both teams control their own destiny to an extent. Florida A&M has to win out, and they need help from Prairie View A&M this weekend, who plays Alabama State, which is another big game. We were made aware today that a young man that has been under immense scrutiny, R.J. Johnson, is the second leading passer in the SWAC, and has not thrown an interception this season. So this is an unusually highly anticipated game because Jackson State just lost to Grambling last week. They lost their starting quarterback, and so there are a lot of questions going into this game. Who will be the starter for Jackson State? Will they change their game plan? I don't think so, because they love to run the football. They play Canada junior football. They want to be mistake-free and live off their defense. So it's going to be interesting. Florida A&M defense has not played consistently well. They just got into a shootout with Southern, so that leaves people reason to pause. But hope springs eternal. Defense can always show up. Anything can happen. The U.S. beat Russia in the Olympics in hockey. Anything is possible. Hell, Cleveland won an NBA championship. Go figure. So anything is possible. But there's that. Prairie View A&M is playing Alabama State this weekend. Alabama State comes in with a high-flying offense, high octane. I believe it's the number one offense in the SWAC, and Prairie View A&M has the number one defense in the SWAC. So it's the irresistible force versus the immovable object. One of the problems about the immovable object is your coach should not be begging you to show up to football games. This isn't lambasting Prairie View A&M. This is just a fact. Especially when they've played well, they have an opportunity to go to the Celebration Bowl if they win out. So there's reason to be excited. But I do understand Prairie View has had a long relationship with losing. So it's difficult to get the fan base to believe. Hell, I'm a Seminole. Mike Norville can't tell me nothing that's gonna make me believe nothing he say. So I understand. But you got a win on your hands. Enjoy it. Even if it's for 1 year. Come out and enjoy it. Because I thought the 90s was gonna last forever. Boy, was I wrong. So, but those are the two big SWAC games. Bethune-Cookman has a game this weekend as well. Bethune-Cookman, let me check that start time. Bethune-Cookman is also another team in the East that controls their destiny, which it's almost insane to say because at the beginning of the season, there were questions surrounding their coach, questions surrounding, outside of baseball, where do they fit in the SWAC? These were all questions coming into the season, and they had a loss, a bad loss at South Carolina State that left many questioning, is this going to be the same old Wildcats since they entered the SWAC? And they've kind of weathered the storm. A lot on offense, but a renewed effort on their defense has made them a squad to really take a look at. So let's get over here to these standings. All right, so currently Bethune-Cookman is third in the SWAC with 3-1 in the SWAC, 4-4 on the season. Again, they control their own destiny if they win out. They play Mississippi Valley at 3 p.m. and they get Valley at home. So it will be Valley has struggled. They've struggled more than I expected them to. So this should be a win for Bethune-Cookman. But if they don't win, I would not be shocked. Valley has a few pieces that can light your day up. They have a very electric quarterback, a wide receiver that can get up the field, but it's the consistency of producing plays that they lack in closing games. Once they learn to close games, I think Coach T-Buck will have a very different result. But right now, he's just got to teach them to win. So, and for everybody that's watching, I did say Bethune-Cookman. Marlo will never say that, but I did say Bethune-Cookman. And then Alabama A&M, who do not control their own destiny as well. Alabama A&M plays Grambling this weekend. And that's an interesting game because if Grambling gets some help, they can make some noise, but they're going to need some help. They're going to need some help along the way. Alabama State, again, can help both Grambling and they can help Florida A&M this weekend as well. I'm sorry, Prairie View A&M can help Grambling and Florida A&M. So a lot of drama in the SWAC. A lot of drama in the SWAC. We often said that it was the Wild Wild West, but it's not. It is absolutely the Wild Wild East. And all it took was a game in the game in the hole, in the black hole in Las Vegas, that we just thought was a foregone conclusion has changed everything. So that is, there go Danny. We're about to talk about your governor, Danny. About to talk about your governor. And I want to apologize about talking about your governor because your governor.
Not my. I want to be very clear. That is not my governor. He could get.
Apparently,
he can catch all of the hands from the people that are waiting to give him all of the hands. That man is certifiable. He is on something. Like, but let me tell you this: racism is a really strong drug. I think it's stronger than Doc called him a crackhead. I think racism is stronger than crack. I'm gonna be real with you. These folks are crazy. And the crazy part is there are people that keep voting for the people that are tearing down their needs. You're voting for people that are creating policies and procedures and bills and all this other stuff that go against your needs. What's wrong with y'all? Then you wonder why you broke. Anyway, go ahead. Because I know that's not what this is about. This is about the fact that he talking about the AD and spending, bruh.
Here's what's interesting. The first comment he made was supposed to be about, it was a press conference about SNAP. So he turned that into a complete distraction on what the actual issue was. And we all, listen, if you tell me, Troy, we're gonna have a press conference about felons getting their right to vote back in the state of Florida, okay, I'm gonna watch. If Puss in White Boots say that Florida State don't need to pick their next head coach because they botched the last one, I don't know how he gonna leave the mansion. Because it's gonna be some folks that want to holler at him.
A whole bunch of folks.
So how this is happening, and to be fair, the AD and the president the AD is leaving. Wait, what? Hold on. Not just be hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I was unaware. Oh, this is crazy. They ain't finna get no coach. This is crazy. They fired it.
Can you drop your link in the comments? I can't find the link that I saved. I'm on a different computer now. I'm looking for it.
Oh no, I got it. It's a Yahoo Sports article. So I'll go ahead and read the article because it's Yahoo Sports. According to sources, Yahoo Sports sources, Woodward was fired not long after Governor Landry made it clear that Woodward would not be leading the Tigers' search for a new football coach. Kelly was fired on Sunday after the Tigers Brian Kelly fell 5-3 with a home loss to Texas A&M. The governor, Landry, this is a pattern. The guy here now, Woodward, that wrote a contract cost A&M $77 million. Right now, we have a $53 million liability, and we are not doing that again. And you know what? I believe we're going to find a great coach. Maybe we'll let President Trump pick it. He loves winners. First off, please. Hold on. I'll put it in. For some reason, it blocked it. I'll put it in the private chat.
Let me see if I can put it in. I have another one from WBRZ. They're out of Baton Rouge. Oh, nope. Huh.
Yeah, it won't let me put it in. Oh wait, it let me put it in. It won't let me put it in Facebook chat, but the other ones it let me put it in. But yeah,
well,
so
I can't put it in YouTube chat.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, don't worry.
Did you see it? Did it pop up in the YouTube chat? Hold on. Let's do this.
Nope, it won't let me post. The devil is a lie.
She sure is. And for everybody who is listening, I was in the field securing the dub, and I heard him talk about some goddamn Bethune, and they got a good distance. Really? Is that what we doing?
I am media. I'm media. Stop trying to make it seem like I'm switching out. I'm media. Jeez. Anyway. So
shit. Okay, I'm gonna go back to you. I'm gonna say something else. So.
All I want to know is President Trump, who he gonna pick for your brand new football coach? But and let's be clear on a few things. This same coach that cost Texas A&M $77 million also got you a national championship basketball coach. Also got you was over a national championship baseball team. So when you say he did X, Y, and Z, tell the whole story. I had to say that with some other ADs around this way. The whole story, even though it's some bad parts of the story, the whole story is the whole story. So yes, he cost your school $54 million. But can we be honest? Can come with me? Let me tell y'all a little secret. Here goes a little secret, right? The little secret is the state ain't paid for none of them $77 million in Texas, and they ain't gonna pay for none of the $53 million in Louisiana. That money was secured at least, let's say, 48 hours before they decide to make the move. They already had that money. They had already discussed making this move. These are FBS institutions that don't move with the whim like all fans think they do. You know what? I think I'll fire my head coach today. That's not how they work. Because you are responsible to people who give the university money. So you can't just tell Johnny Big Bucks, I know I just got $20 million from you a couple weeks ago, but I'm finna fire the head coach and I'm gonna ask you for another $40 million. It's not how that works. This is a whole process. Hey, things ain't looking good. If this keeps up, can I count on you? Wow, where did I get that language from? It's almost like I know something, like I heard something. So that's how they talk to each other. Can I count on you if we need you? That's how those moves are made. So Brian Kelly is out. They got to find a football coach and an athletic director. People tend to not want to sign on to jobs if they don't know who the athletic director is going to be. And my personal favorite, if they have a working relationship with the athletic director. Because you don't want to be a coach that you're working for an athletic director and you can't get the resources that you need because y'all have personality clashes, difference in philosophies, all of that stuff. So it's all good. It's all good. Again, I don't dislike Go ahead, Marlo.
LSU is setting themselves up for a terrible fall. Like, what coach are y'all going after that you fire a coach with a winning record in your program and you fired AD? What coach is gonna jump up and say, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, let
Me
me
next.
come join you"? Yeah, me
Yeah.
next. That's
But
absolutely
not only
insane.
that, like, don't they have 2 coaches on a buyout now? And then you're gonna add the AD?
Oh shoot, they still paying Ed.
Hello?
Wait a minute. Hold
Hello?
up.
It's just
Nobody said
crazy. It doesn't make
did we
it
see people
doesn't
are
make
missing
sense.
that part of this conversation, right? They still on a buyout with Ed. Now you about to
Ed
have a
said he'll come
buyout
back.
with bruh. I have comments, but I'm gonna keep them to myself. Okay.
I'm gonna say them. If you comfortable with Ed stealing your girl, go ahead and let Ed come back.
Ed said, "Room, room, I'm on this motorbike, baby."
Ed got, you know what? Ed had the most shocking scandal I had ever thought he would be involved with. Why are you taking selfies in the bed with 2 women? Sir.
Baby.
Sir.
He said,
You know who you work for?
I got 2 girls.
For real. I was okay.
He giving Kevin Gates a run for his money, baby.
Wow, that's what we're doing. Okay. But he said, you know what? That's what it is. It's first Jimbo want to come back. Now Ed want to come back. I see what it is. I see Marlo, do you see the play?
Well, Ed didn't want to leave. He kind of sort of was ushered out. And then they went and hired a coach that couldn't win a big game in the first place. Like, what did Kelly do at Notre Dame? Not win a championship. To guarantee him all that money? Like, what did he do? They tried to make it about the athletes that, Notre Dame couldn't keep because it was more a Christian school and all of this foolishness. Notre Dame had players and was recruiting. And if he couldn't recruit at Notre Dame, then that's an indictment on the coach. But they
If
thought they were gonna get a winner in that whole situation. It's just I don't know what people think. Like, I really don't.
you know what they think. You know exactly what they think. They think that they are geniuses. They think they know the analytics. They think they got the data. They think
Analytics
they
don't. Analytics
okay.
hasn't played one snap, and that's just
The
being
analytics guys
100%
never been fired. Nobody has ever said we had to let go the analytics guy because we didn't like his math.
ever. He is probably the most secure job in a football program. The
So
analytics guy.
Right.
it it's
Lord.
and no chill sports. I love those guys. Oh, V Matt, Matt, look. Let me tell you, Ed. The rumors was out there that Ed was flirting with Big Booster's wives. Ed was a wild boy. Like Ed was a
But
wild.
could you blame him? What else is there to do in that place?
It is. Baton Rouge ain't that far from New Orleans, Marlo. I mean, come on, man.
But how many times you finna jump in the car, go to New Orleans? How many parades you want to see? How many days on Bourbon Street you want? Like, once all of that mystique is over with, like, the people in New Orleans don't want to live in New Orleans.
Oh man,
I'm just saying.
we was just rolling. We was rolling good. We was
I'm
rolling
just saying. I don't blame Ed. I don't say. Let me phrase it like this. If he was going after somebody, wife or something like that, he wrong. But if he was just out there as a single person freelancing, freelance on pimp. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I am.
That's what
I want to make.
that's what the younger generation call date.
Whew, we ain't never getting monetized. But yeah, so all of that is going on in Baton Rouge, and I was under the impression that LSU was like Florida, don't mess with their football, or it's gonna be a problem.
What LSU
I
you
am
been watching?
clearly wrong. I'm clearly wrong. Like I'm clearly wrong.
Had it not been for all the athletes that have gone through LSU that have won something significant outside of LSU, like in the league professionally, LSU wouldn't have all these super donors. You just got to look at some of the athletes they put in the league. And I ain't just talking about football.
I mean, it's a chicken and egg type situation, Marlo, because they got donors. They got donors that they had a bag man on the sideline for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like people knew who he was.
I'm gonna tell you, LSU got gangster donors because they give women's basketball M's and gymnasts M's. So the money is real, but I'm just saying for the longevity part of that money, like they got people pouring in. Their alumni is serious, and that just is what it is.
PWI boosters at every major institution, those are different people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of rich people around the world. And we're gonna get
Man,
in
you
this
could
but
let me get disposable income like they got disposable income. Y'all think I act up about FAMU? Oh my gosh. I'm that donor that would donate to other schools and paint their school gyms and the buildings that I donate orange and green on their campus. I'm that
they're
donor.
not gonna take
I bet
they're
they
not
will
gonna
take
take
that money. Oh shit.
they're not. They're not. But okay. Since we're talking about money, and since Miss McKenzie out here in the streets donating money all over the SWAC, I need the FAMU nukes to go holler at McKenzie, show her a good time, so
Wow.
she want to come up 40,
Really?
50 million.
You said
What?
FAMU news. She donated in the MEAC.
And she donated to Alcorn State, and she donated to Alabama State.
Yep.
Did she?
Like this week.
Send in the nukes. You heard me.
She uh, I mean,
We cannot follow. I thought about it. We cannot. If I was a single man,
wait a minute. I wasn't talking about me doing nothing. Wait a minute. Hey, those days of black areas is over.
black areas, and you have the
Oh my
unmitigated gall to say something about hot mocha. Yeah, black areas. Okay.
I think that's the livest and funniest club name ever invented.
Black Arrows. Okay.
And I'm not an Aries, and the only reason why I came up is because we went Subway, and that's a Jamie thing. I said I'm not gonna get this person my name. Like, make one up. And that's what.
God is trying to keep you out of trouble. That's why it's breaking up.
Good. I'm glad because it was that no good could have came of that.
At all.
Lord.
But shout out to Jamie Bell.
Fam, you great. Fam,
Know who you are.
Oh man, that I don't even know where I was going after that. I don't know.
Well, you were talking about the Kappas and showing someone a good time.
And shout out to them for showing them a good time. On a serious note, BET Viacom. What the absolute fuck? Alabama State colors have never been crimson and white.
Never.
You talk about we not getting monetized because what I say. You just went out the whole network.
Marlo, they posted the donation from McKinsey with Alabama's logo.
Players fuck up too.
They bought
They're not for us
Black
no more.
Entertainment Television.
They don't know no better. They were created in DC. That might have been some low key hate. They might have been on Howard campus.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Put that disclaimer up. Go ahead. It's time.
Oh shit. I'm just saying. You know what? If somebody donate $46 million to me and they put the wrong picture up there, that's good. Because my alias is still gonna be Black Aries. So they can say Alabama got that money, and long as the check go is written to the right person, shit. Alabama got that money. We still need y'all donation.
My God. So, Florida A&M. It's me. It's your boy.
Don't do that. Don't you do that. That is a very sensitive. You said Florida A&M. This your boy. There is nothing good coming after that shit.
You gonna let me finish?
I don't know. I don't know if we need that.
Again, all I'm asking is for a FAMU EDU email address. We already know Keith. Keith is a noob. We can organize.
Oh my God. I told you there was no good that's gonna come out of this statement you tried to make.
You ain't even hit a plan.
Oh, the plan is already sideways.
Oh Lord.
And then you threw Keith in there like he is complicit in your decision making right now. he probably at chapter meeting right now. Oh, hey, wait a minute. He on some bullshit.
All I'm saying is we can organize the noobs and send a party to give her the gloriousness that is Florida A&M.
Oh my.
And why you think a Kappa could do that?
Excellence
And you
with
know what's
caring.
gonna happen? It's gonna be like that scene from Life. Whose baby is this? I'm that damn baby daddy. I'm that baby daddy. I'm the pappy.
Oh shit! Told you, no good could come of that. None.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm just saying. Back in the
Daddy,
days,
daddy,
you.
this your ain't he cute? Look at that curly nappy hair.
But the check will clear.
Oh
Hey,
my
that's
god!
all that matters.
You are questioning my method. As long as the check clears, what's the problem?
That check gonna clear, and then they go owe some child support afterwards.
Oh my god! They gonna try to put the child support in FAMU name.
Right.
She gonna list FAMU as the baby daddy.
Hey, as long as what's his name?
Oh God, no.
Uh,
Pull up, Danny. No. No.
we don't want
Daddy.
them. We don't want them.
Daddy baby name. Oh shit!
Oh God. Listen. But
Jermaine.
Alright.
Molo, you
What's his name?
it is not easy to say, and he was supposed to be on the show and he didn't show up. That told me all I needed to know.
Of course he wouldn't show up. He was about to have a whole new a-hole ripped. He wasn't showing up.
But-
He knew what he was doing.
No, Molo, that's distraction. It is a solid plan, Molo. It is a solid plan.
A solid plan for pregnancy.
It's not like we sending them over there with Casamigos and Hennessy.
But they showing up with that. Come on now. You ain't got to send them with nothing. They bringing it. On their own. BYOB. Bring your own bottles.
Shout out to the news. I got friends in the news. They good people. It's a solid plan though. Solid
Absolutely not. Absolutely terrible plan.
You know what? Jamal will be on my side. Jamal will be on my side.
Hell, what's up?
You are coming into some bullshit. So I just want to prep you that this is the conversation ain't what you think it is. It's some bullshit. So go, Troy. You got it.
Troy said that the nukes from FAMU should go get Mackenzie pregnant. So we got some
I
money
didn't say
coming.
pregnant.
I'm sorry.
First of all, he
Fill
picked
her
the wrong,
up.
he picked the wrong fraternity. He probably should
Troy
send the
said
Q's
that
or
we
the
should
Alphas.
fill her up so she could give the school some money.
Yeah, he picked the wrong group. It should have been the Q's or the Alphas, but he don't. Hey.
Yeah, be mad. Pastor
I'm just saying,
Cavassier.
I would not send the
Pastor
Alphas.
Cavassier.
I would not send the
I'm
Alphas.
just saying.
That is an alpha man or a Q job. Don't send the don't send the Kappas for that. That's all I'm saying.
It don't matter who we send. Somebody from FAMU. Hell, go get the strikers. The boys are poison. Send them.
Nah, boys are
Easy.
poison. Boys are poison.
Easy.
Send boys are poison. Just tell them to start dancing on her grass. She'll fold.
It's a lot of you are pimping my university for a check.
For your university. What are we talking about?
$80 million check, though.
Well, if it's 80.
How many kids we can keep in school with $80 million?
You're winning me over. Okay.
Just
I'm
saying.
here with it.
And then she feeling real spicy. Send
Wait a
for
minute.
that to athletics. That's all I'm saying.
What am I cannot be complicit in this. Y'all are.
I am. Fuck all that. When Cozy tweeted her, I was like, I'm with you when you right, Coach.
For real. If Cozy would have told me he needed help, I would have put the plan together before he sent the tweet.
I
Oh
mean,
my.
hell, hey, we find the best Rattler and send them on a 2-man.
Mm, mm, mm.
Just
Yeah,
be lucky.
Listen,
yeah.
hey, listen now,
Back in my tech top
y'all
days, I would
talking
have
to a
jumped in, but
man,
I can't do that.
that ate grass and that ate pizza on on Rick Scott's grass over the treatment of FAMU at 12 o'clock in the morning. I am not above. Okay, he thought shit was sweet. He was in his house, and an hour later, it was like 150 rattlers sitting on his grass eating pizza at 12 a.m. I am not above nothing for Florida A&M University. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lord have mercy.
And
I'm
again,
gonna
that's
say,
why I say I understand that the climate is different, but these new kids soft. We was
I'm
ready
gonna
for some bullshit when I was little.
this is what I'm trying to say. Back in the day,
We was you talking about on a random Tuesday, we just at the Capitol over the treatment of Dr. Elmira Manga. We were ready for some bullshit at the drop of a dime.
yeah, back in the day, we were built different. These young kids, they don't even know.
And then we went back to class like had nothing happened.
Ooh, child.
Man, you ain't did nothing wrong.
Right. One professor was like, didn't I just see? I was like, yeah, but you said we had a test today, so I'm back for the test. But yeah, we had to go and make our feelings known. That's all.
Oh, absolutely. I was a part of a mini march on the hill down to the Department of Education.
hmm I think I know what the inside of that building looked like too.
I just, I think, listen, we got a solid plan. That's all I'm telling you. We got a solid plan.
Okay.
Hey, hey, man, not lying. I'm starting to think that was part of my student fees for real.
Wow.
Mm,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
it
Okay.
is the joys, the absolute joys. There are days when I miss Tallahassee in the '90s.
Mm. I don't even want to talk about Tallahassee in the '90s because I built a mini a stalker myself, so I'm not. We need to leave that past in the past.
Doc,
Hey, what is he
can't be.
crashing
Hold
out
on.
about?
You
Oh,
cannot.
you
You
talking about what
cannot.
his name? Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you.
definitely
you
need to be pushed in the color. Nah, the Colorado River too nice. Push him in the Red River.
Lord have mercy.
it. I just again. We we are a HBCU sports podcast, but I tell people all the time it's not just sports. Sometimes politics, and this, you know what? This the kicker. It's a group of people that want people to just shut up and bounce a ball, but whenever it suits them, they want to mosey their ass over into the sports arena and interject themselves.
Yep.
Never mind the fact that you were supposed to be talking about SNAP benefits for the people in your state when November 1 hit.
Yep.
But because you ain't want to piss off them voters or make it to where they'll stay home during the next election, you chose the version. You have gone so far as to have an athletic director removed. Boy, and I'm not defending that man. He got two of the biggest buyouts in the history of college football. I'm not
Right.
defending him. But motherfucker, please.
Troy giving Marlo a run for his money tonight.
It is the unmitigated gall. It is. And just so we clear, you have now added another buyout to the complaint over the coach's buyout because you forced the athletic director to be removed. You got to pay him too.
That's what I'm saying. You paying Ed, Kelly, and Wood.
Yep.
Where is that money coming from?
I'm starting to think the money that should have expanded healthcare in the state of Louisiana.
Absolutely.
Because I know sports and I know money, and I don't think LSU donors got UF University of Miami money. I could be wrong, but they definitely taking that money out the state's budget.
Oh, absolutely. I read an article. Whoever the governor was in 1934, he decided he was gonna give pregame speeches, halftime speeches, and when the head coach had an issue with it, the head coach quit. This is the type of shit they do in Louisiana, I guess. But I just want to be clear. Pussy white boots, don't let these motherfuckers boost you up to say nothing crazy about Florida State or FAMU. Be very clear. Your fuck up, stay your fuck ups in your fuck up arena. Don't get outside your arena. Don't get over your skis. Because you get to go home in the next election cycle. But them people behind you, fuck with sports. Ain't nothing will make people rise up more than their religion.
And in other political news, Puss in Boots over there in Frenchtown decided not to release emergency funds for food stamps in the state of Florida.
Of course it did. Of course it did. And the people that he's hurting are not, he thinks he's hurting is not the people that he's hurting. The people that he's hurting are the people that voted for him.
That's what I'm saying.
It is, but they have
the same way in Kentucky too. Like they keep voting for Mr. Magoo looking mother Scooter, little Elmer Fudd looking dude.
I know you're talking about.
Not realizing he's like you're voting against your needs, and people don't. It's not clicking.
It's, you know what? I learned this when I was trying to figure out why in the fuck weed is illegal. And I was watching this documentary and they were talking about, it was pretty much the language of oppression, right? Republicans and white people in general have been successful at making buzzwords and tying racism to buzzwords, right? So you looking at a poor person and he's saying, I'm gonna make cuts to SNAP benefit. Their own SNAP benefits, they're saying absolutely. And then when they go, well, why I'm not getting my food assistance? And you say, fool, he told you he was cutting SNAP benefits. They don't realize that those are the same things because they have been successful at making SNAP benefits black and food assistance white.
Just like people who didn't realize that Obamacare was the same thing as the Affordable Care Act.
The Healthcare Act, exactly.
Yeah, they had coined it so much as Obamacare that when it came time to vote again, they started calling it the Affordable Care Act, and their own voters were so used to the racist buzzwords and the dog whistles that they voted against their own needs. Now you're wondering why your Affordable Care Act is gone and why the premiums are so high. You dumb butt. It's because you voted against it, not realizing that Obamacare is the same thing as the Affordable Care Act.
Yep.
You get it through the marketplace, but you don't understand it. You're illiterate and you're ignorant, and all you do is listen to the racism and the racists and their psychopaths, and you think that everything is all good, and it's not. You literally are voting against your own needs, but you're so ignorant. And you can't even look stuff up because the people that you are voting for have no desire to make internet a utility bill so that you could get it for free because you need
it. Wake it up. Meanwhile, I'm not too good for a pot of netballs and rice, so y'all can have fun figuring out how you eating this month.
What I find interesting is that we have forever found a way to survive through the worst times, while others have complained and struggled.
They complain and struggle, but then they take from us because we know how to survive.
Mm-hmm.
You learn.
It is.
You want our rhythm, but not the blues, and then when you get the blues that we had, you trying to figure out how you can take from us. Baby, you can't pull from our strength anymore. We are limit. The Bank of Black people is closed for this.
I don't relish in people suffering, but sometimes you got to watch people fail so they can succeed. So, but I mean, there's that. We lost Marlo. I think he may have been going into the house, but I don't know what the score is on the game. I don't want to see it. Last I checked, it was Delaware State up 10-6. Baltimore is beating Miami 14-6, by the way. And imagine winning a basketball game. How about that? So, but in other news, I don't.
Okay.
Somebody explain to me a couple things, right? Because I'm not understanding.
I don't know.
Your team is number one in the West, and you're struggling to get people to the stadium. I don't know this dilemma, not out of any entitlement.
That's why
Just purely I asked Florida State people. Yeah, he in that. Florida State people show up because they done paid their money. They'll leave, but they show up because they done paid their money. And I'm gonna say the same thing about FAMU people. It's gonna be a little cold this weekend, but FAMU will show up for this game because they paid their money. I don't understand right now what's going on with Prairie View. We talked about it a little bit, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't understand it. And I know a couple Prairie View people, very diehard Prairie View A&M people, and I just goes back home to go to games. So there is a fan base that we know of, but I don't know how big that stadium is. I don't know what they hold, but it's not good enough. From a
Fairview got a
coach's
nice stadium, honestly. Like they have nice stadiums, nice locker rooms. I don't know why they coach tripping, but they well, I can't say he tripping. He is, yes he is. But
this is about to get good because in the last 4 years, Prairie View has went to the SWAC championship game twice.
yeah. I can't fathom being 4-0 in the SWAC and my coach having to beg me to come to a game though.
Right.
Like that's my, and again, that's not to the, because we know they have a fan base. We've seen them. And then to be like, hey, it's mandatory that SGA go to the game. Like, well, what are y'all doing? Do y'all hate y'all school? What's going on?
I don't know what's out there. There go Doc. I don't know what's out there in Prairie View to be a distraction unless they having hella house parties. To be a distraction on Saturdays. They went out, they got a championship quality coach from the D2 ranks, and he's doing a hell of a job. Okay. See, that's the thing. I people kept telling me, and I didn't follow PV when Willie was there, to be honest with you, because I was in the middle of but moving myself out of corporate programming. So I missed a lot of football. See? And I'm sure the stadium is nice. I'm sure the atmosphere is lovely. I have a fear of back road driving. So if I fly to PV for a game, or fly to Houston to go to PV for a game, I got to drive 50 miles in the woods before I get to the stadium. I grew up in Florida. We got some roads here that when I was younger, I wouldn't be caught dead on after 8 o'clock at night. So me going in the woods, I don't know how y'all do it. I need me some interstate, some lights, and some directions. So it's also why you ain't up
back roads in sundown towns.
So, but again, I hope whatever this season looks like for Prairie View A&M, I hope the fans get on board with the coach. It would be nice to see them have a sold out stadium this weekend with Alabama State. That's a big game. Absolute big game. But before we get out of here, I kind of addressed it on Twitter, but I'll say it again. MEAC Mike is real. He's been on the show. There is no controversy. He's real. He hasn't shown his face. Hold on. Look, Matt, Matt, this is what it is, right? It is much better because I grew up in Florida. In my younger days, I knew how to get from St. Pete to Tallahassee on one road. It's US 19 to St. Pete, and I think it turned in 90 and 60 and all that. So I take that one road from South St. Pete all the way to the Capitol, and then Monroe Street, you go left or right. It would take me on a regular interstate from 275, 75 to 10. It take me 3.5 hours. 3:45 if I'm coming from St. Pete. If I took 19 from St. Pete to Tallahassee, that was a 5.5 hour trip. Not because it's less distance, but every other minute you slowing down to 30 miles an hour.
But you going
And
through
in
every
certain
hit
towns,
town in the middle of the state.
exactly. And you not speeding in Cross City.
Fuck no.
You speeding in Cross City, your behind is
You
gonna
ain't
get there.
speed through no parts of Gilchrist County neither.
You know what I'm saying? So exactly. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do I don't actually do this, police. But when I'm going to Tallahassee, it's 98 miles an hour till I hit Leon County. The only places I'm slowing down is Micanopy because they got their little speed trap there. And Madison County, I'm slow down because I know they have the little people out there. And I'm slow down right before I get to Tallahassee because I know the Highway Patrol got their little speed trap there. Other than that, Twizzlers, coffee, let's get it. So, but yeah, no, it's, I want them people to have a good time. Okay. But what's wild is when I go to Houston and when I go to Dallas, them people drive like they're in a third world country.
They are crazy in Texas. Houston is dangerous. Houston, they said, I don't give a F about you, your mama, or myself. We all dying. Houston is nuts. I thought New Orleans was bad until I had to drive in Houston. I said, oh, never again. And definitely don't take no down there.
When the Highway Patrol is driving 15 miles faster than you, oh my God.
Hello.
Like, because I just knew I was getting a ticket. And he passed me like I was standing still. Like, okay.
And that's why the city of Houston don't ever have to worry about me. We used to have to drive my mama back and forth to MD Anderson every week. Hated it then, hated it now. Cause why I got my pedal to the absolute flow, and y'all riding past me and staring like I'm driving at a
you drive slow.
I'm about to tell my brother Lil Passat up riding, and they flying past me looking crazy. And then for my car people, they know Passats had little 4-cylinder turbos. They wasn't nothing.
I was like, they not slow cars at all. They got little power.
Man. Yeah, I was so happy to get out that city. It don't make no sense.
I had to drive to Houston. This was last May when I was on my way to Mexico. Met my best friend at the Houston airport. 6 o'clock in the morning. When I'm telling you, I couldn't believe that I even made it. Because at 4 in the morning, they was out there drag racing on the highway.
Yeah.
Bruh, go to sleep. What are you doing?
Yeah, they will turn what highway is that? It's 10 still. They turn still 10 into the Indy 500 at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Craziness.
And I didn't realize it until I was driving and my brother said, "Hey, get over, they finna race." And I thought he was lying.
No
He was
lies
not.
told. They finna race you and flash their lights at you if you in the way.
Yep.
Or push you out the way. They don't care.
They do not. And I said, I don't see how y'all people live with this. Because I refuse.
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've been to both Houston airports. I don't ever want to go to hobby again.
I've only heard horror stories about hobby. I don't think I ever heard anything good about that airport.
I had them people. I went to the desk. I said, "Hey, my luggage didn't come back with me." They said, "No, it's here." They had me wait 25 minutes, and this lady came running up with my luggage. You remember the old Samsonite luggage?
Yeah.
Why it had a gash in it?
How the fuck?
I had so many questions.
The rubber strip on my hard case is ripped from going through Houston. It happened on the trip to Mexico.
Mexico, flying out of Mexico tore up my luggage. I was like, you know what? I need a new luggage anyway, so I'm gonna just take this as a sign.
But I don't think any airport is as bad as Atlanta, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Atlanta, to be the hub for Delta, it's the hub for foolishness.
I've never had it. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Never.
When I tell you, every time I have to fly through Atlanta, my luggage goes somewhere on vacation without me. Every time.
God damn.
My luggage ended up in Mexico City. I said, well, hell, it's up there with the damn cartels now. Have fun.
Have fun. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all pack something good when y'all return my luggage.
Couple bricks of money, appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh man, we was doing good. We was rolling. We was absolutely rolling.
You're not finna blame that for me. Marlo was here at the start of the show. You're not finna blame that on me.
Don't let him do you. Don't let him do you, Smile.
But well, you know, of all the stuff that's going on, what's real quiet is the WNBA.
Shit. No.
No, I mean
the players have walked away from the table. The deal expires at 12 a.m.
Because they know it's some foolishness.
And I meant to put it in the group today. When the NBA gave their players revenue shares, they were in a worse financial predicament than the WNBA is currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's why I said they know it's some foolishness.
No, it's like I tell people, they keep going, well, they haven't made any money. I said, okay, would you keep pouring money into something for 29 years if you've never gotten a return? I'm like, let's just use common sense. Common sense. You've been dumping money into this for 29 years. You've never got your money back. Are you gonna keep doing it? Nah, I said, there's your answer. The money has been there. They have been getting money. They hadn't turned the profit. I'm like, well, if somebody take 43% of your paycheck before it hits your bank account, do you have any money?
Hello.
So if the NBA is taking their 43% off the top before they cover all of their expenses, of course they don't have any money because they pocketing all of it. I'm like, I know I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I know I'm listening. I was like, well, you know what? I know how to read, so that's the problem. Never mind. Well, we have arguments about people who have no comprehension skills.
Yeah, I was privy to an argument today that I didn't think I would be having again. I had that same argument almost 30 years ago. And I'm gonna leave it alone, but black men, we gotta start seeing the forest for the trees.
Yep. Yes, we do. Because again, basic common sense. If nobody has made money, how can you sell 75%? How can you sell 16% of it for $75 million if you haven't made any money? Why would ESPN, USA, and Amazon pretty much give you $2 billion worth of TV rights if you haven't made any money? If the money isn't there to be made. And then ask
Uh-oh.
yourself, why have they never made any of the financial statements of the league public?
You know
That's
why. That
I
would
know why.
expose.
I know why. And Deloitte is behind the scheme. But again, I am not the smartest man in the world. It's just stuff has to make sense. And none of this is making sense. And that is why the players are saying, cool. We can play elsewhere. You got athletes unlimited that already is running full court 5-on-5. They can expand their season, and they got a media rights deal. You got unrivaled that I'm pretty sure if they wanted to, they could press the issue and expand the league and the rosters and keep going. They can just go back to playing overseas. Like there are options that I'm like, hey, I don't have to put up with this treatment.
right. You're right. Absolutely right.
But we'll see. I'm gonna be mad if I don't get to see my favorite crash outs next season though.
So, Matt, I saw what you posted. I saw it, right? They can be ready to make all kind of deals. They better not make no damn deal. Jacksonville ain't got nothing we want.
What the fuck you trying to say, Troy?
Listen,
Listen,
what we need, y'all ain't got.
what y'all need besides the GM that know what he doing? I know what he doing. My team look fine right now.
We need a quarterback.
Oh no, y'all
We
can't
need
have y'all can't have trouble. I actually like him this season. I take
this
trouble
need.
over who y'all got right now.
I will take Ash over who we got right now.
Oh, bye.
There is, and then here's the. You know these motherfuckers gonna win 3 more games to fuck up our draft position, right?
They absolutely are, because it is the Raiders' way.
And it's the Ravens' way because they came from Cleveland. That's what we do. Don't even know how to lose right.
Matt, they could listen. Matt, they could bring U-Haul trucks. I know who ain't leaving Vegas. Matter of fact, I know 2 players that ain't leaving Vegas. Bowers and that goddamn monster. The rest of them, you can have Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers don't want to be there. He'll be a good addition to the Jags. That'll give y'all another wide receiver threat. Take that New Englander off of our hands.
Because Brian Thomas Jr. done dropped more passes than anybody. That man done dropped 2 passes worth of game winners. We lost 2 weeks straight because he can't catch a ball that he gets paid a lot of money to catch.
It is.
You know what? I be laughing at Raider fans because they get so mad at Mark Davis. Every time they see him in a picture with the Aces, they get pissed off.
That's what he do good. I'm cool with that.
Bro,
I
they
just
be
want
like,
him to take that same energy and move it to the Raiders.
they say,
That's
man,
it.
he always look happy over there. He don't never look happy with the Raiders. Because them his favorite kids, duh.
Listen, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't think Mark wanted to run the Raiders.
No, I don't think he had a choice. Well, he doesn't own the team. His mama owned the team, but he also don't have a choice because you can't tell your mama no.
Yep.
Which again, I think that's why he bought in Tom Brady so he wouldn't have to, and I don't think it's working out. He needed to go and get a proven executive and not Tom Brady. Tom Brady isn't a proven. He's a proven player, but he's not a proven executive. And those are two different sides of the ball. I think he needed to bring in a proven executive, and then the Raiders would win, and he could go and have fun with his other favorite kids and not be bothered. Like that man was at the championship game partying harder than the players.
True that. True that.
If I can just get Tom Brady out the building without me having to commit some kind of grand theft auto or something, I would greatly appreciate it.
Just steal every car he parked there, and it's never found. It's just gone forever. He got to go buy a new one.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
I mean, hey, you think the NBA will give Mark Davis a franchise?
They might.
I know what's it called is trying to move the Mavericks over there, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think the NBA is past moving franchises around. They absolutely need a new franchise. Like they haven't had a brand new, like not a relocated team, but a brand new team since what, the Magic?
Yep.
Yeah. So I would give, I mean, with how he's running the Aces, I would give him a team, a brand new team, and see how it goes. I mean, he can't name them the Golden Knights because the hockey team. Who does he own the hockey team too?
No. Yeah, no, he don't own the hockey team.
Can't name them the Golden Knights.
The NBA would expand with two teams. And right now, I don't know. I don't know. They may expand because baseball is expanding.
Man, but there's nowhere else to put a team on the East Coast.
No.
All the major, Colorado, Nuggets, Chicago Bulls, Indiana Pacers, Pelicans, 3 teams in Florida, Atlanta Hawks, Hornets, Cavaliers. Yeah, all the major cities got one, and the 2 teams in New York. And nothing professional will ever survive Mississippi or Alabama.
They are not rushing back to Canada, Matt. They are not rushing back to Canada.
Yeah, but you already got you already have the Raptors. The only thing you can't do is go back to Vancouver.
Cool.
Or Montreal. That's it. Hey, I just finished watching that Exposed documentary on Netflix. Check it out if y'all can. Yeah. They definitely stole the Exposed.
Absolutely.
They definitely stole
them. Yep. Do you know how cold Calgary gets? Like, there's Canada, and then there's Calgary.
Yep. You wouldn't even be able to get people up there long enough to stay and build on the franchise, because as soon as that contract is up, they out.
Calgary is not for the week. Like, I had somebody invite me to a free, I don't know if they're the Rough Riders anymore. Calgary, back then it was the Rough Riders. Calgary Rough Riders game.
They still the Rough. They what's it called to play for them? Birds. They still the Rough Riders.
Yeah, no, they got plenty of money. Yeah,
no, the money not the problem. It's the environment, man.
Yeah.
And like it's easy to get somebody to come to Toronto. It's a developed city, and you can see New York from the shoreline. Like the quality of life is there. You think about what's in Calgary. What the fuck? What is in Calgary? I'm a multi-millionaire and I live in Calgary. All I'm gonna do is get in trouble. It's gonna be worse than the University of Georgia football team with driver's license.
Oh God. Oh, they saying there might be 50,000 people at the Lincoln Financial Field. That'll be great. That'll be great. And as we start to wind down, listen. Boom. I need y'all to handle business. I need y'all fans to believe that y'all got a shot so that the Florida Classic can have 44,000 plus.
That's the only time we ever had that many when both teams good.
I need y'all to handle business. And stop by Winn-Dixie and get me a Czech Zero soda. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. So, hey, I want to thank. I know Doc got the live stream going on his channel, but I want to thank Doc for popping in because you know Doc always shout out the show. He shout out the show on ONG Strike Zone. I promise y'all, I'm gonna get his commercial on here so we can run his commercial because he been good JSU people to me, unlike some others, because they don't like what I got to say.
He probably the only one.
Trey be all right. But Trey need to start asking for places to eat. Listen, Trey, ain't nobody finna tell you where to go eat until the game is over with.
Nah,
get your McDonald's
Eat
on
McDonald's.
the way.
It's right there on the south side.
Exactly. Get your McDonald's in on the way. And when you leave out, if you win, haul ass. If you lose, I'll give you some spots to go to. That's it.
I know what spot I'm not giving him to go. Well, nah, he can't.
So, but
I'm gatekeeping all the good spots.
Absolutely.
Man,
I know one thing
after the Alcorn game, I walked in the California Chicken Grill. So Alcorn folks sitting in there eating. How the hell y'all find this? Who pointed y'all this way? It's clean on the other side of town.
So, Crafty Crab will get no more money from me.
You must be leaving that blonde lady at home. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's too cold. And you know, listen, I got a lady, I waste my money buying her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to wear open-toe shoes everywhere all the time. Why? It's 40 degrees outside. Your toes don't need to be out.
Well, I told you. I sent you the pairs I'm getting. I'm just going to ask you again this later.
My condolences, Danny. My condolences. If you need anything from us, let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So we are going to end the show. We've had a tragedy. We're going to end the show. I do want to thank everybody for coming out. Go check out HBCUoverdrive.is. Like I said, streaming the Delaware State, Norfolk State game. So again, for everybody here, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, leave with love. We're out.
And punch them when they got you fucked up.